All right, so is it really possible to make good money online using AI? Everyone's talking about it, right? We're checking out YouTubers, financial reports, tech articles, all saying different things.
Yeah, feels like a gold rush, doesn't it? And not all that glitters is gold, so.
Exactly. So let's start with this YouTuber, London Nugs. Claims you can make $2,500 a week just from Pinterest. 10 minutes a day, he says.
10 minutes a day, huh?
That's the claim. His thing is design some pins on Canva, add your affiliate link, and you're raking it in.
This is pretty tempting.
Right. But how realistic is that, really?
Well, you got to remember, he's selling a dream, right?
Yeah.
Passive income. The idea that you set it and forget it, the money just rolls in. Affiliate marketing can work, sure, but passive it is not.
So where's the catch with this Pinterest idea?
Think about Pinterest itself for a sec. It's all visual. You're up against tons of other pins, all got to be eye-catching. Even with Canva making it easier, designing that stuff takes time and effort.
It's not as easy as just slapping an affiliate link on anything, then.
Nope. Plus, you got the Pinterest algorithm. It changes all the time. What works today might not tomorrow. Got to keep learning, adapting. It's ongoing, not a one-time thing.
So maybe that 10 minutes a day isn't the whole story.
You could say that.
Hmm.
The real work is knowing your audience, picking the right products, and always tweaking your approach to stay visible. It's crowded out there.
So it's more like building a brand, not just automating a process.
100%. Sustainable income online. You create value, build trust, get loyal followers. That takes time, AI or no AI.
No shortcuts, huh? Okay, well, speaking of different approaches, there's this other YouTuber, AI guy. His whole thing is YouTube automation, letting AI basically make the videos for you. Scripts, voiceovers, visuals, the works. He uses this example of a video about stoicism he made. All these visuals of, like, wise old philosophers, all AI generated.
Okay, so this is where things get really interesting. AI is definitely shaking things up for content creation. ChatGPT for writing, 11 Labs for voiceovers, Leonardo AI for images. They're getting seriously good, making it possible for people who aren't like experts to make high-quality stuff.
But you're saying there's more to it than AI guy lets on. He makes it seem as easy as putting in a request and hitting upload.
Right, so remember that report from the International Monetary Fund? The one about the state of the global economy, uneven growth, lots of uncertainty. It basically said that this economic situation is pushing people towards making money online. They want other income sources, something more reliable when things are unpredictable.
So you're connecting that to the popularity of these make money online gurus like AI guy.
Totally. People want to make content that works in a world where nobody can focus for long, especially if it means more financial security. But even if AI is doing most of the work, you still need humans checking things over. Facts, accuracy, ethics. That's on the creator, always.
He was really into this thing he called repurposing content, which seemed to be mostly just putting his TikToks on YouTube Shorts.
Smart move, honestly. Can't just focus on one platform anymore. Reaching a bigger audience means knowing how each one works, tailoring your content. AI helps, but it's not magic.
Work smarter, not harder. Right. But is this whole automated YouTube empire realistic?
It's a cool thought. But that Techopedia article we looked at, they were big on humans still being in charge. AI can make the stuff, but we got to make sure it's good quality, accurate, ethical. They even said that just replacing human creativity with AI would be wrong, ethically.
Finding that balance, then.
Yeah.
Using the AI, but keeping the human element that people connect with.
Exactly. Think of it like this. AI is a powerful tool, but it's one tool. It doesn't replace your creativity, critical thinking, or knowing what's right and wrong.
Like a superpowered assistant. Helps get things done, but you're still the boss.
Exactly. And this leads to another thing Techopedia talked about. All these AI writing tools popping up. Jasper AI, all those. They can churn out blog posts, articles, even marketing copy. Crazy fast.
There's got to be a downside, though, right? It can't be as simple as push button, get perfect content.
Of course not. As good as these tools are getting, Techopedia's point is you can't just trust them blindly. Fact-checking, editing, that's still essential. Just because AI can write nice-sounding sentences doesn't mean they're true or unbiased.
I bet Google isn't a fan of websites just pumping out AI content with no human checking it.
You'd be right to be skeptical. Google wants content that's helpful, reliable, people first, meaning it's got to be genuinely useful for humans, not just trying to game the system.
So even if it's AI generated, it's got to be accurate, well-researched, offer something unique that people will actually want to read.
100%. It's quality over quantity, always. AI can be part of your writing process, no problem, but if you just rely on it completely without any human touch, that's asking for trouble.
So AI can be a seriously useful tool for content creation, but not a magic solution, that's for sure. It's about strategy, human oversight, and focusing on quality over quantity.
You got it.
Yeah.
And it's not just about content creation either. Techopedia was highlighting all sorts of ways to make money online using AI, like 30 different things they listed.
30. Whoa, so we're talking way beyond YouTube and Pinterest now. What else is out there?
Some pretty out there stuff, honestly. AI for composing music, making art, even building whole websites from scratch. And then there's the whole gig economy angle, using AI to boost your skills for things like photo editing, video editing, SEO, even translation. It's a lot.
It's like a whole menu of side hustles, all AI flavored. But are they all legit? Could anyone just pick something from this list, throw some AI at it, and start making bank?
Well, that's where it gets tricky. These AI tools make it easier to get into doing these things, sure, but Techopedia was really clear.
Yeah.
You still need the basic knowledge. Like say you're using AI for photo editing. It can help, but to really stand out and get clients, you got to have an eye for composition, understand the fundamentals of photography itself.
It's like you've got the fancy tools, but you still got to know how to use them.
Exactly. AI can clean up a background, make the colors pop, all that. But it's the human who's got the artistic vision, right? Who makes sure the final product is actually good.
AI is not replacing human skills. It's more like giving them a power-up.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
And that goes for a lot of what Techopedia was talking about. Video editing, same thing. AI can cut clips, do transitions, even subtitles now. But telling a story, pacing it right, making it interesting, that's still down to human creativity.
The human touch, right.
Right. And this even applies to freelance work people are already doing. Writers using AI to get over writer's block, get a first draft down, or even just research faster. The AI becomes part of their process, but they're still in control.
It's like having a research assistant and a brainstorming buddy, all in one. And way less chatty.
Exactly. And this is important, the ethics of all this. Remember AI guy talking about tailoring his videos for short attention spans. Seems smart, but it's kind of on the edge of manipulation, isn't it?
Yeah, it did feel like he was kind of bragging about playing the system and maybe not being totally honest with his viewers about it.
Right. He even talked about using clickbait titles, those emotional images, even chasing trends just for views. Makes you think about the responsibility you have when you've got these powerful tools.
So it's not just can you make money with AI, but should you? Big difference.
Exactly. Got to think critically. Just because you can make something go viral doesn't mean you should. Got to be aware of these manipulative tricks, be skeptical of anyone who says it's easy money.
So how do we avoid those traps? How do you tell the real opportunities from the scams in this AI gold rush?
Techopedia had some solid advice. Number one, do your research. Don't just take some YouTuber's word for it. Read reviews, compare different tools, get info from different places.
Don't believe the hype, basically, especially the get-rich-quick stuff.
For sure. Two, be realistic. Building a real online business takes time, even with AI. It's work, dedication, having a plan. It's not a lottery ticket.
It's a business. You got to treat it like one. The work's different, but it's still work.
Exactly. And three, watch out for anyone promising guaranteed results or saying things that sound too good to be true. They probably are.
Solid advice for life in general, honestly. So AI can be great for making money online, but it's not magic. It's hard work, strategy, and being ethical.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And it's good to remember AI guy, he's all about YouTube. But this stuff affects way more than content creation. Techopedia pointed out AI is changing tons of industries.
Like what, for example? What else does it touch?
Think about customer service. Those chatbots, more and more of them are AI-powered, giving you instant answers, personalized suggestions.
You mean I might actually get useful help from a chatbot someday instead of that rephrase your question loop?
Hopefully. Then there's finance. AI is being used to analyze how the markets are doing, figure out risks, even manage investments.
So those robo-advisors are all using AI behind the scenes?
Yep. And manufacturing, too. AI-powered robots are taking over tasks, making things more efficient, even creating completely new products.
Sounds like AI is sneaking into pretty much everything.
True. And while that might worry some people, Techopedia focused on the good stuff. AI can create new jobs, streamline the old ones, even help us solve big, world-changing problems.
It's not about replacing us, it's about us doing more.
Exactly. And that's why it's so important to look at this whole thing in a balanced way. Be aware of the risks, but also be open to what's possible.
Using AI for good, making sure it doesn't get out of hand.
Right on. Which actually takes us back to AI guy and his automation thing. He said something interesting about using affiliate marketing in his setup.
Oh, yeah. He was talking about recommending products related to his videos. Like in his Viking history video, he'd put links to books about Vikings or something in the description.
Exactly. He gets that making the content is only part of it.
Yeah.
You got to have a way to make money from it, whether that's selling your own stuff or using affiliate marketing like that.
So you got to have the tech skills and the business sense. Know who you're talking to, what they need, how to connect them with the stuff that actually helps them.
100%. That's why you can't just blindly follow these AI money-making schemes. AI is a tool, a good one, but it can't do the basics of building a business for you.
It's like having a top-of-the-line kitchen, right? Doesn't mean you can run a restaurant.
Yeah.
You need the right ingredients, a good menu, got to know what your customers actually want.
Perfect analogy. And speaking of things AI guy was doing, remember he talked about AI-generated avatars?
Oh, yeah. He made one of himself, right? This digital version that could say the script and everything, even made facial expressions. Kind of freaky, but cool, too.
It does make you wonder about the future, doesn't it? Will we start seeing AI influencers, news anchors, even therapists?
It's like something out of sci-fi. Will we even be able to tell the difference between a real person and a super realistic AI? And does it even matter?
Those are the big questions, right? The answers are going to shape how we communicate online, how we entertain ourselves, maybe even how we connect with each other in this digital world.
It really makes you think all this AI stuff, it's blurring the lines between what's real and what's like simulated. But it comes back to something we talked about earlier. If AI makes it so easy to create tons of content, is there even enough attention to go around?
It's the big question,
I
right?
know.
We're drowning in information already, and AI is going to make that way worse.
So how do we, like, not drown? How do we stand out in all that noise?
I think it means changing how we think about content altogether. It's not enough to just make more of it. It's got to be content that cuts through, that really means something to people.
So it's even more important to make quality stuff, not just a ton of stuff.
Exactly. And this is where us humans, we've still got an edge. AI can copy patterns, write words, but it can't copy what it's like to be human.
Yeah.
You know, the emotions, the experiences, the different ways we see things, that's what makes content really grab you.
It's not just what you're saying, it's how you say it. You got to put that human element into it, the stuff AI can't fake.
Right. Empathy, humor, being able to connect with people on a deeper level. AI can't do that, no matter how smart it gets.
That's good to know. So it's not about competing with the machines. It's about, like, teaming up with them, using AI to boost our own creativity, find new ways to reach people.
That's it. Think of it like
Okay.
a collaboration. We bring the human ingenuity, AI brings its strengths, the speed, the data crunching, all that. And together, who knows what we can do? New kinds of stories, new ways of doing things.
Humans and AI, not versus. I like that.
It's exciting. Pushing the limits of what's possible,
Yeah.
using tech to be even more creative, more innovative.
It's got to be about looking ahead with, like, optimism,
Yeah.
you know? Being curious, but also being careful about how we use these tools.
Totally. And like we talked about, that means being responsible, checking our facts, making ethical choices, watching out for bias, not being manipulative.
The tech is important, but so is how we use it. Our intentions matter.
Absolutely. AI is a tool, right?
Yeah.
Any tool, you can use it in a good way or a bad way. It's on us to make sure AI is a force for good, not the opposite.
AI working for us, not the other way around. Makes sense.
And that leads us right back to the start.
Yeah.
Can you make money online with AI in 2024? I'd say yes, absolutely you can. But
There's always a but. What's the catch?
it's not a guarantee. You got to be willing to work, to adapt, to keep learning your whole life. You got to really get your audience what they want. And be ethical, of course. Oh, and a little healthy skepticism never hurts.
So don't just chase the shiny new AI thing. Have a plan. Make it something you believe in, something that'll last.
Nailed it. Approach it with curiosity. Be willing to try stuff. And never underestimate the power of good old-fashioned human ingenuity.
Because at the end of the day, it's not about the algorithms or the automation. It's about the stories we tell, how we connect with each other, and making something of value in a world where tech is everywhere.
Couldn't agree more. And as we head into this new world, let's hold on to the things that make us human. Our creativity, our empathy, our ability to connect with one another. The future of AI is in our hands, and we get to decide what it looks like.
Great point to end on, I think. That wraps up our deep dive into AI and making money online. Hope you're feeling, I don't know, maybe a little inspired, a little cautious, but definitely informed. Remember, the future's not set in stone and the possibilities are out there.